Good afternoon, students. Good evening. Whenever you're watching this, Professor Gomes here. I just thought I'd take this opportunity to record this about maybe 20-minute video to give you an idea of what you can expect in our summer statistics course. Hello, students. Welcome to the course. I'm excited to work with you this summer. This should be 2025. It's not 24 any longer. We'll fix that. In fact, we'll fix it right now. It is not 24, it is 25, so we'll fix that right now. And we'll save it. All right, let's see if that works a little better. Okay, please go through all the web pages, familiarize yourself with how we'll operate. You'll see your textbook is free. Please contact me as soon as you have any challenges so we can work together to meet your needs. The best way to contact me is through my email, jgomes@mastersoyit. Key elements that are important to your success in this course. Take a moment to read this. Online courses can be just as rich and rewarding, but it takes a little more work on everyone's part. The information contains key elements. Have clear expectations. Online courses are convenient, but we have flexibility to do assignments, but they take just as much time, if not more. All right, set aside short sessions. It's recommended that you add weekly assignments to your calculator, read the syllabus. Here's the good news. Good news is it's a 5-week course. The bad news is we've got to do all this work in 5 weeks. So take a look at this, please. I would imagine the majority of you have already taken an online course before, all right, especially if you're taking a 5-weeker. It's a lot of work. Good news, like I say, you get it done in 5 weeks. Bad news is you got to do all this stuff in 5 weeks. All right, I'm recording this on Wednesday the 14th. I'll send out an email with the link to this video on my YouTube channel, probably about 10 days before the course begins. And the reason being, I want you to take a look at all the resources, and most importantly, I want you to be able to rent a calculator, and I'll talk about that in a moment. When you first log on to the course, this is the page. I call this the splash page. This is what you'll be presented with, all right? So I want to click on Course Overview. Here's the dates. It begins Tuesday the 27th, ends 7/1. And that's July 1st, which July 1st falls on a Tuesday, okay? Here again, I assume, here's a link here to a PDF of the actual course syllabus. Pretty much all the information that's contained in the syllabus you'll find on this one page, but it wouldn't hurt to download this PDF. Here again, I would imagine that the majority of you have already taken a Canvas course here at Massasoit. If you haven't, here's a link to a Canvas beginner's guide, all right, another PDF file. Super important, the TI, Texas Instrument 84 or newer calculators required. All the assignments will assume that you have a graphing calculator. Now, the good news is you don't have to run out to Best Buy or Amazon. Log on to Amazon to buy one for $120. You can rent one from the library here at the Brockton campus for a minimal fee of $20. Can't beat that. All right, and that rental lasts the entire semester. How do you go about renting it? You click on this link, you make an appointment with the Brockton Library. All right, you set up a time that you can stop by. When you arrive there, they're going to charge you $20. But the good news is you don't have to come up with the $20 right then and there. They'll actually bill your account. And you'll pay that when you take care of your bill. Failure to return the calculator, well, they won't like that too much. They'll charge you $120, so make sure you return it. Assignments, textbooks assignments will be posted every Tuesday and Thursday. I will post voiceovers to the course PowerPoints, the solutions to the homework assignments online. Questions you have concerning the assigned homeworks will be answered via the non-mandatory Friday office hour meeting. Or you can simply email me, or you can post a question to the discussion board. All right, and I don't have the link just yet to the Zoom meetings, but I will post that, all right? Total of 2 exams. So here again, super important. Homework is neither corrected nor is it graded. And the reason being, all the homework assignments are multiple choice problems. And I give you the answers to the multiple choice. So I can't very well correct my own homework. I give you the question, I give you the answers. All right. So homework is neither collected nor graded. So please be aware of that. I always get questions from people. How do I upload the homework? Please. It's neither collected nor is it graded. Total 2 exams. Notice they're both on Mondays. And what I normally do is give you a period of roughly about 28 hours. All right. I open it up usually around 8 o'clock and don't close the exam down to noontime the following day. And that's to accommodate people who are working. All right. Now, as far as quizzes, exams, I refer to them as exams here, but what you'll do is you'll click on quizzes here, and this is where you'll see the actual exams. All right, it's under quizzes. Even though I refer to them as exams, you'll click on the quizzes. The summer schedule, the dates. We don't have any holidays because we don't meet during any holidays. Here is simply the grading policy that's posted right in the course catalog, what constitutes an A, a B, and so forth. Academic dishonesty is defined to be cheating, falsification of information, working on assignments with classmates without permission, plagiarism, purchasing or submitting assignments from others, or theft of materials. Please do not get involved in any sort of dishonesty. It's not a good thing if it comes to light that you did something that was a little sketchy. All right, there's ways of me knowing, to be quite honest. Canvas log-on policy, choices have consequences for you and for me. You're expected to log on a course several times a week. There's a lot of work to do. I mean, you're getting all this work done in 5 weeks. It's good and bad. All right, I would imagine here again you've already taken a 5-week course. You know the workload. Student learning outcomes right out of the course catalog, things that we'll study here. Course content, different sections and material we'll cover. This is also very important. If you have an IEP, an individual education plan, please make sure that you contact the disabilities office, all right, so they can send me a copy of your accommodation letter. In most cases, the accommodation letter will give students additional time to do the exams, but I need to have this letter so I can adjust the amount of time that you're allowed for the exams. Office of Disabilities, there's the phone number and there's the extension. Mrs. Andrea Henry heads up that office. Affirmative action, participation policy, basic needs, tutoring services, all right, grade appeals, incomplete grades, withdrawing from a course, and so forth. All here contain all this information. All right, let me go back. Here again, I would suggest downloading this hard copy of the syllabus. If I go back to the home page here, when you log on initially, prior to the start of the course, you'll be presented with a splash page. Both of these links, obviously, will be active. All right, I'm going to click on Learning Modules here. Once the course begins, you'll be presented with this page. You won't go to that splash page. Many times people ask me, I can't see what's under Getting Started. Well, I can click on this little arrow here, or notice as I put my mouse over this gray area, clicking it opens it up and closes it up. Clicking opens and closes. All right, some of the things that are posted here. In fact, let me do this. Opening remarks video. This is where I'll post the embedded video once I've got this recorded and uploaded to my YouTube channel. But what I want to do now, I want to go into student view. So I just want you to see what you're going to be seeing. All right, getting started with Canvas. Student tools and resources. Here again, I would imagine the majority of you have already taken a course in Canvas. If you haven't, there's a student guide, Canvas student getting started guide. There are videos here. Canvas support, emailing me is the best way. If you're having issues logging on to Canvas, there's a direct link to the help desk here at Massasoit. Calculator rental, another link. All right, it's the Brockton campus, the library. Click here to set up an appointment. I believe they're in 15 or 20-minute increments. All right, come to the campus at the appointed time, pick up your calculator. They will bill your account $20. You can't beat that. You don't have to buy one. And I'm saying 84. Older models like the 83 work, but they're issues. For $20, please get yourself an 84, or if you have a newer one, that'll work fine. Everything that I do in the course, when I have my videos, they're based upon you having a Texas Instrument 84 calculator. All right, what else do we have here? By virtue of being a Massasoit student, you can download a copy of Microsoft Office 365. All right, here's a link. Very important to watch to view the PowerPoints. And also there's Word, there's Access and Excel, which we don't use, but definitely the PowerPoint application is great. All right, and Word, obviously, you'll have that. It's available to you as long as you're a student here. It's for free. All right, take advantage of downloading Office 365 if you don't already have that. Being successful. Oh, I can do that later. I want you to be successful. Each week you have chapter homeworks to complete. Here again, I'm not collecting it nor grading it. The temptation to think in-person activities are more urgent. Problem is this, you start to fall behind. All right, in a 5-week course, it's over in a flash. All right. I recommend you log in minimum of 3 times, if not more. Use a Canvas calendar. Well, you know if you're logging in or not. In fact, I know whether you're logging in because I can see how much time you spent the last time you logged in. It's all available to me. Time commitment, they vary from week to week. Contacting me if you have any questions. If you can't make the non-mandatory Zoom office meeting at 11 o'clock on Fridays, I will record those and post those so you can see questions that people have asked. Use the Canvas inbox to email me, all right? Or you can email me out of your own. Well, that's the best way, using the email link here on the left-hand side, here, left-hand margin. Canvas profile, you can update that if you wish. All right, here again, some more helpful links. Viewing your grades right here is right after the tests are completed. All right, the grades will be posted. Using a mobile device, not the greatest thing, all right? It works, but it doesn't work. Your best bet is to be using a laptop or a desktop. There are certain apps that don't work well with the mobile device, all right? So in a pinch, I guess it would work, but there's issues, all right? There are issues. If you've taken Canvas courses before, you know what I'm talking about. A couple of great videos. This one here, The Power of Passion and Perseverance. And this one here, actually, this young lady talks about grit, power of passion. What the basic theme of this is, it's not always the smartest person that does the best in the course, a college course. It's the person that's grittiest, that sticks with it, hangs in there, asks questions, and perseveres, all right? And Denzel has a great video here. He talks about becoming an actor and how he failed he didn't get many parts. He kept going to auditions and going, and finally he landed some parts, and now he's one of the best actors, most successful actors in the country, in the world. All right, check it out, The Big Dream. 3 ways of spotting a bad statistic. Good video to watch. Predicting, well, we've already seen this already. All right, this video, I'll get rid of that. Using a TI calculator, I got a video here, but geez, YouTube, there's hundreds of videos on using a TI calculator, the 84. But if you have questions, and throughout the course, within my videos, I show you how to work the TI-84 calculator. And once again, there are many, many videos. I'm going to leave student view for a moment here. Go back to the module page. All right, being successful. Textbook, it's free. I would suggest viewing it online is the best way. Here's a link here if you want to download the entire book, a PDF version. Additional resources, Khan Academy, Brightstorm, YouTube, TED Talks, additional resources. And let me just show you here what I've got. If I go back to modules here, let me go back to student view. As a matter of fact, let me leave that for a second. I've got a lot of these things that are published which don't belong. Unpublished. These are things that you won't see initially. What you'll see initially is just our first couple of chapters. I'm just unpublishing these. All right. Resources that I have for you. All right. All of the PDF solutions to all the homework assignments for the entire course, starting out with section 1.1 all the way down to section 7.4. They're all there for you. All right. If I go back, what other resources do I have for you? All the course PowerPoints, they're all listed here, all the voiceovers. The actual PowerPoints, here again, they're contained in each of the modules, but I have a list of them all here. All the course videos, if you click on this link here, all these videos from section 1.1 all the way through section, actually goes to 8.1, which we don't, chances are we won't get that far. Back to modules. Just all the resources that I have for you. All right, all the PowerPoints, the voiceovers to the solutions. These are all YouTube videos that I've created, starting on section 1.1. Now, obviously, you wouldn't want to watch the solutions to the homework until you've actually done the homework. As a matter of fact, let me just kind of give you an idea of what the each section looks like. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to close this module. Chapters 1 and 2. All right, here's the first assignment, Tuesday. Actually, that should read the 27th. So I kind of published this a little too early. All right, actually 5/27 is a Tuesday. I will fix this. I thought I had done this already, but apparently Mr. Gomes didn't do it already, updated. But here's an idea. All right. All of the assignments pretty much start out the same way. Majority of them start out with a video, or explaining what's going on in this particular section, section 1.1, where we start. And then I've got a voiceover, all right, to the PowerPoint. This is as if we were in class and I would going through the PowerPoint. You got a voiceover, me walking it through what transpired. There's a link to the actual PowerPoint. Then I have Google Slides. If you don't want to download the actual PowerPoint, I've got Google Slides of the PowerPoint for you. Then we move on to section 1.2. All right, and the same thing happens. There's a voiceover to the PowerPoint. There's the actual link there. Next below that is the Google Slides. Now, a lot of work to be done because we're going to cover over 7 chapters just about. So already I'm assigning a homework. All right, sections 1.1 and 1.2 a PDF. Once again, homework is neither collected nor graded. And it says here, please don't watch the video below. This is actually me walking you through how the answers were derived. I explained it in detail. But you don't want to watch this before you've actually tried the homework, all right? And then we push on to section 2.1. As in any course, the first few chapters are real basic. But here again, be aware, it's a 5-week course, a lot of material, all right? Here's section 2.1, video. There's the PowerPoint voiceover. There's the Google Slides. We move to the next day. and this will be Thursday. And Thursday is the 29th. I'm going to edit this. I should have done this, and I'll get this all squared away before. The dates will all be correct. 5/29 is a Thursday. Okay. All right. So let me save this. And once again, it proceeds the same way. All right. We start out with a video, sections 2.2 and 2.3. And of course, it wants to load here. There's the PowerPoint voiceover. That'll be fixed. There's the voiceover for 2.2 and 2.3. There is the PowerPoint for sections 2.2 and 2.3. They're all embedded together. There is the Google Slides, and importantly, there is the link to the homework. I include 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3 in one homework assignment. And then I have a voiceover of me going through the actual homework assignment. You can watch it right out of Canvas, or you can click on the link here and watch it on my YouTube channel. And then we push on. Chapter 3. There's the video, and there's the PowerPoint voiceover. There's the actual PowerPoint, followed by the Google Slides. Additional videos. I talked about, the TI-84. These are all helpful videos that you can watch. These videos pertain to the actual homework assignment. Alright, looks like those videos finally loaded. They're coming off my Vimeo channel. Alright, so pretty much that's it. I mean, here again, I'll tell you, the good news is you get it done in 5 weeks, which is fantastic. But there's work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's a lot of work to be done. But people have done it for years. It can't be done, but it takes a commitment. Be sure to reach out to me for any questions. If you can't attend the office hour meeting on Fridays at 11 o'clock, make sure you reach out to me with questions. And there's also a discussion board. And did I show that? Let's see if I did. Yeah, how to post a discussion board. And there's a discussion board for, you'll ask a question right here and I can respond to it. But here again, the best way is to basically shoot me an email if you have a question, or here again, if you have the time, if you're not working or whatever, that you can log into the Zoom office hours meeting. I hope that helps. I'm going to send this out probably about a good 10 days before the course begins, because I want you to go through all of these sections and the getting started. All right. Initially, until the course begins, this is all you'll see. You won't see any of the homework assignments. And most importantly is get to if you don't own a TI-84 or newer, make an appointment with the library so you can rent one. Reason being is a lot of courses are online, stats, and a lot of them, if not all of them, require a TI-84 calculator, so you don't want to be frozen out. I hope that helps, and I look forward to working with you this one semester.